Hello, hello. It's time for the sleepiest shiny hunts you ever did see. I am a sleepy, sleepy bean. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the thing a little. So has my camera just not been at the edge for a long time? Let me just... There we go. Anyway, enough fussing with that. I'm trying to get a Weedle. That's my plan. And lurking. You're welcome to lurk, Dusk. Thank you. I need a Weedle. I need another bunny. Bunnelby. I could use another... What are those? One of these, but I need one of these. They're like a bright colour instead of brown. I could use one of these as well. I mean, I guess everything. Everything. I did get, well, offline. Just a little guy. Big purple booty thoughts today. I just want a Weedle because it's been pissing me off. I got my little shiny goom. Like, for my living decks, I have the pumpkin, right? I have a pumpkin. I do not have a Weedle. Specifically shiny. I should mention shiny. I have a regular Weedle. Yeah. I'm gonna hunt for the Alpha Gudra that spawns in the middle of Zone 20, but it's an eventually thing. I wish I knew if I could tell if this was shiny from this side. I simply don't know. Because it would be nice. If I could just, like, not do this whole bit. Also, I'm going to change my outfit. Let's have a... That's my camera. That's not how you change an outfit. If we're comfy cozy today, let's be comfy cozy in light. Okay, and so there we got that. Let's have a look at and go for something like this. Then we can go for something like that with like red shoes. Up. There we go. Comfy cozy. Why am I running? Why am I running? And I just reload the area. I just run all the way back before I reload. Oh, I'm so tired. I actually think the shiny bumblebees were really cute. When I was first looking at Dorcas Dragon's hunt. For calling it Swan Twerk. You're welcome. I forgot what I was saying. I can't remember. Hey, we could also... Oh, bun will be cute. Like, I'm not a huge fan of this design, but the like... cotton bunny shiny. I don't know how else to describe it. Because the dirt on it's white, it looks more like a cottontail rabbit. That's better. That's a better way of describing it. Using my English words. Oh, which reminds me. Take my inhaler. So progress we've got. Let's have a little show off of progress. I've got some spare. I got some. Yeah. I mean, let's go to the shiny decks. So you can see that med check. I'll do it over here. I don't know if my nightbot's connected to my thing. It should be, but. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I just need to evolve one of these. That's obviously like it's ready to go. But yes, this is so much cuter than the other one. And then we have the Rave Watchdog, which I actually. Watchdog Shiny's not too bad. And then I got the classic. These are my phases on Gumi. Oh, I got. And then I got Baneri. And then I got these and this. Which is the shiny alpha version. You can see that on screen. Okay, cool. So I have my shelf, you know. So. And then I got a shiny Bagon. I don't remember if this was on stream or not. And then this is just my living dex. So yeah, I'm making progress. It's much better than its like base form. Its base form, like, I know all that's changed is the browns changed. I don't know. Looks less dirty. Bacon was on the stream. Okay. So I'm getting there, making progress. I actually had Pokemon in my dream last night, which I don't remember my dreams very often, but I actually had it, which was A, I actually remembered it, and B, it was Pokemon. I hit my tootsies. Oops. Oh, well, it's an alpha, that's fine. I didn't want the spawn to run away. so tired. I don't even know what shiny Pichu looks like. As far as I'm aware, it's just a slight saturation change, and I can't remember in what direction. I did actually stream this weekend, just not Pokemon. I streamed some crime scene simulator. Mainly because I was struggling with my depression. And I was going to do some of Seance of Blake Manor today. Shiny Pikachu. Pichu is darker. Okay. To be fair, most of the shinies in this have been noticeable. So, let's hope. For some reason, Wild Zone 1 does not want to give me a shiny. I've also been slowly going section by section and getting the screws. I know I've got all the ones that matter of the plushes that actually do something, rather than just being decorative. But I'm a sucker for a collectible, so I either I've between 10 and 13 to go, so I'm going section by section so that I know that it made me jump, actually looked. So I go all around the rooftops and all around everything. So I've looked in the entirety of green. And I've looked in the entirety of blue. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Well, that's as far as I've got so far. But then again, as I said, I have all of the ones that affect gameplay, so... Just you bothered to collect them all. Congrats. Okay, so well, please give me a Weedle. I just want a shiny Weedle. Oh, hold on. Nothing. You don't look shiny. Check up here. Nope. I mean, technically, I guess I could have, when I know it's not, with a Pichu's not shiny. None of those. No pink sheeps. Can you be shiny, please? They look very pale. Pale, pale. Que ves una cosita, I never care less. I think World's Own one is just cursed for me. It just refuses to give me shinies. Like, I legitimately don't know what like, I'm doing all the right things. You know, every time I've tried to shiny hunt in this area. Like, is there other places to get Weedles? Wait. And I'll have to look at the different shiny Dratini methods, because shiny Fennekin is just a reset. I did see your message, by the way.
Sorry about the delay.
It's okay. It happens. Thank you, sweetness. Chugs the caffeine. Oh, how's that breakfast? It's like literally as long as it's not a bird, I will take any shiny. The healing against my team? No. Fuck you, waste your potions. What are you playing? That one I have to check, I don't know. I like that they actually bothered to give our rival a story. Have you played Sword? You have played Sword, right? We've done Max stuff. I'm really tired. We've done Dynamax Adventures before. I just don't like hop. I mean, here's the thing. I do also have a full living dex. So I don't mind swapping some back and forth at some point if you want. I prefer Nimona. Like, she's got a hyper focus and she doesn't care who knows. You know? But she's also supportive. Wait, Hop goes through the I'm an arrogant prick. And then I lose to someone for basically what has to be the first time. Right? Whereas Nimona gets so excited to lose because it means she can improve. That's why I'm there like... I want the Weedle. There's a second spawn up here. Just seen your first Punkaboo, hell yeah. But yeah, if you're struggling to get those last few, you know where I am. I'm getting fed up with resetting Wild Zone Run. Oops. If you don't know, I keep my finger on the trigger and occasionally I have a finger spasm. I betrayed you both. I legitimately, with Clay, sat there for hours trading basically a full dex back and forth. Everything he was missing so they could get the shiny charm. But yeah, I've got the full living dex. I did it for the shiny Keldeo. That's why I did it. I do need to do the Meloetta quest for home, but I'm just not in the mood. I think I have the shiny charm in Let's Go. But with the chaining method, I think it's less necessary. I think it's... Let me rephrase. I think it's possible to shiny hunt without the shiny charm. Like in BDSP, the shiny charm only affects eggs because you have the radar. I mean, I guess that is the shiny charm, right? Kind of. I don't know. It's not, because there is a shiny charm, but it's like... Is Kakuna at night in this? You know, shiny honey for Charizard without the charm, and I got it in an hour and 30. Oh, I've gone very cold. Hold on. It's extra cozy hours. Let's go. I actually want to reload this one at night, I think. This one can be on Night Hunt because that's got more star meat chance than what's in here. Oh, this is, you can set up an AFK hunt. But that's not fun to watch, you know? Let me rephrase. It's less fun to watch than at least running around the wild zones, you know? For those who don't know what the AFK hunt is, oh, excuse me. It's literally doing this. So, that's it. Did I get any shinies out of that? Just my human Shrek. Shrilo. Who is your favourite gym bod? That's how words work. Leader, trainer person. You know, gym bod leader trainer person. I was thinking in Sword and Shield, but you know what? I butchered the question so badly. I fully understand if that's not where you're thinking. Gordy. It's fair. You don't run away, do you? Do you just not care? Okay, you just don't care. Good. You care. I think you're brown. I was looking on Etsy the other day, just browsing for some, like, Pokemon clothes, because I don't own any. I do actually like the Litlio's Cry, the wee and the, like, muck pullover thing, the one that's like this, but muck colours. That's a real world thing you can buy. The muck, the Alolan muck. Pikachu. It's so funny to me when Pikachu... Like, damn, that's high praise. I love that Pikachu in its, like, subtitle says Pika, and then its noise is nah. drowning speaker, you know? These are so cute. I don't like walking around it because it makes my eyes go funny, but if you could see, I still have to check the thing. Because I need essentially two of these. I need a Pancham. I need a shiny Pikachu. I need everything. Oh my goodness. There's an alpha for baby. There's an angry baby. There's an angry baby. I'm not gonna lie, I've never looked at league cards. But then again, I don't do anything. I use the game for Dynamax Adventures. I use it for. I need to chain shiny hunts at some point in it. Oh, Alpha Chew. Okay. You're not shiny though, are you, bud? I'm gonna lightning shock my little tootsies. They're so small. Please don't lightning shock them. Oh, they're so cute. Skidoo is so cute. Oh, Pikachu. Make Pikachu fat again. I want Chubby Chew, you know? It's okay for him not to be on a diet. That's all I'm saying, you know? I think I portrayed me using my sword game. I think you can get my league card. Yeah, that is the thing. I've got some pupils because I've traded with them. Well, at least I can tell that Pancham's not shiny. Is Destro also going to have some super cozy time?
The only part of that I processed was the fact you said my name.
Do you know what? It's a step in the right direction. Bless you. You gonna have some cozy hours this morning?
What would you find cozy hours at?
Hours, right? When you're cozy.
If cozy is like snug.
It's just when you feel that, like,
Currently I'm looking like I'm gonna have some sleepy hours, but that's
I am also having sleepy hours, but...
slow.
Can someone tell me what shiny star you looks like, please?
It's like a star you, but it's shiny.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. That little star you right there, that's me. That's such a mood. Splat in the water and just floating.
We'll float down here.
You float too. You float too. White. That's not... You know what? If I was a betting person, which sometimes I am, that is not the colour I would have bet, considering the evolution's blue. But at least it's nice and noticeable. Thank you, Dusk. If you can check the alpha on the way in. Is that an alpha Magikarp? Oh. I failed my first shiny the other day. It was a Badoo on a rooftop. And because the runaway animation means that the shiny doesn't stay. I failed it. So it's very hard to do. But even I can do it. I'm also looking at the Botanical and the Bidoof and the Bidoof. That's not the right word. Bidoo. Badoo. Oh, I scared this one away. At least I can run a little bit now. I remember failing a shiny Piplup I didn't know existed. I failed my first ever shiny. It was a Gloom. And it was on 3DS, so I couldn't really tell that it was shiny, because on Switch, the green's very vivid. But on 3DS, with that, like, coating's the wrong word. But it had like a, not like a black outline, but kind of. I don't know how to explain it. On 3DS, the model's not great, and so I just thought it looked very similar. Long story short, failed a Gloom. Story a little longer. I have a Gloom now, it's just not from the 3DS. A shiny Piplup's one of the ones that's quite hard to tell, right? There was a shiny Alolan Raticate on Pony Bunny Island. Oh, that's so cool. I want to do, like, in my own time. But this actually involves me putting the effort in, which is something I'm struggling with in the moment. But I want to do SOS hunting again, because that was really fun. And I have Ultra Sun and Ultra... No, I have Ultra Sun I've never played through. Because I played through Sun and Moon, not Ultra Sun and Moon. So... Gets more cyan in colour instead of pure blue. Yeah, but it's still hard, right? As an example, if we look at, like, Gardevoir, fairly easy. Like, Doublade. Can I can't get to the Pokedex from here, but Doublade, easy one. Pinsir. Easy one. The ones where they just kind of get a little, like, Gengar's a bit better in this, but like, Gengar, that's going to be hard to tell, you know? Okay. You're more experienced with Piplups than I am.
A Piplexpert, if you must.
As part of me, I want to get all the starters shiny as like first priority. Like, oh, we'll start at the beginning of Pokedex. But that's zone 20. And they don't always spawn. And, like, yeah, I can run around in a circle for a bit. But I don't want to. I will eventually. Like, I got my Meganium. And I got the Venusaur. So I'll eventually get them. But I'll probably get them while I'm hunting for alphas. Because there'll be phases for alphas. Which, honestly, I would much prefer. Me and my horde of Dragalgis would rather have some friends from different backgrounds, that's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie, I've never actually seen Shiny Gengar not in this. So that's something I couldn't really do. Garchomp, I can tell the difference. He's like grey to my eyes. He's like a grey purple instead of a purple. Now the shiny Mega, that's pink. So if we could catch a Mega, I'd be able to tell easier. But I still have to, like... I second guess myself even with, like, regular shinies. So, like, this Bidoof... This Bidoof... Obviously not shiny because it doesn't have a purple fringe. But in my brain I'm there, like, unless... I'm also looking for Kikunas. Looks slightly less saturated. Oh. That's fair. Also, I haven't seen a single Kakuna in this area. Oh, it's not back yet. That's fine. No green claws.
Green claws?
There are a few Pokemon need to train my eyes with. Shiny Joltik. Shiny Joltik is green. And Shiny Petalil is more saturated. Sure, you know that. But yeah, when you're gonna... The one that I'm not excited to hunt it in Scarvy. Put it that way. Because they're so small on the ground, and... Oh. Maybe I just get OBS and zoom in, like... You know what I mean? Is that shiny zooms in on OBS, like... Also, for the true collector, which it's a hidden, I say hidden thing, it's a thing that realistically even I don't care about. But for the true collector, oh, this is my picture now, by the way. If you go to, no, this, that's not what I want. I want titles. No, go back. I don't want to actually. I did my duty. You can like normal type user, 100 times, fire type, water type, electric. So you can collect all these for all the different types. And you've got experienced trainer. You got elite trainer. Yeah, it's the really teeny tiny ones. It does go green. It's the Garvantula that, you know, that collected every variety. Wait, hold on. Oh, I guess it's the big one I need to get. Like, Alpha Wielder, Season Player, you know. So that's all of those you can collect as well. Still night time, right? I will say, this is the only game I've actually tried online battles in. And it's not too bad. Like, I spent just a couple of hours. It wasn't that long for ranked battles to get the mega stones that are available right now. But then, assuming they keep the mega stones at about rank S to get. I might do it again. I'll do it again. My only like complaint about that is it is behind a paywall. So like, I don't know if it's like legitimately just going to be, oh hey, you can only get them if you do this, you know? Because the online services, I don't know. I use a lot of the stuff online because I help people with trading and things like that, but fun to battle in Scarvy off stream. Oh god, I'm not very good.
Pointers.
Yes.
The die in the basket, that's the one that you want, right? Amazon.
The die.
In the basket.
Yeah. Sorry, I heard guy initially and was that like...
Yeah, the guy in the basket.
I didn't put any plush in the basket. But yeah, I'm not very good. So I can't wait to be Astral Barrage, that's all I'm saying. Because that's how these battles go, right? Astral Barrage, and then you bring out an ally. But... I never understood Smash Bros. I just, like, I like beat-em-ups. But I like the old school ones, you know, where you have a... Like Street Fighters. I actually own Street Fighters 2 on Switch. The ones... Like, it's so much... Those ones are so much better. For me. It's like, it moves backwards and forwards. In, Smash Bros, or are we talking about in, Scarvy? We also do singles or doubles because I've been watching a draft league, a Pokemon draft league, of doubles. Interesting. I watch a lot of Pokemon battles. I just don't think I'd be... I'm just not good at the Pokemon battles. I know a little bit of strategy, but also it's the thing of playing... Like, there are certain things that you should do in a battle, right? But if you're not playing... If you're only playing casual players, they might not do those things, so that makes it harder. Does that make sense? Do you have setup strats? I was gonna say, is there any Pukamiku? Pukamiku's not in the game, is it? Me and my Wobbuffet are gonna be... Wobbuffet's not in the game either. And I only know some interactions as well. A rainbow terrain setup in mind. The gay terrain.
Gay terrain?
I mean, in doubles, you could lead Pelipper and Archuludon, get some electro shots off. Basically hope someone doesn't have a fighting type. Or a ground type. Oh, I did a thing yesterday. I socialized with a different community I'm a part of. They did a Scriblio, but with the Pokemon in this Pokedex. So we had to draw the Pokemon. And I managed to get to a stage where I was able to be that like, okay, I can draw the key features of the Pokemon without having to be good at it, because it's... What's angry me? Oh, you. Because it's basically like charades, but drawing. And so I had to do a Phantump, and I was doing a, like... I did the... It was a very basic Phantump. But everyone got it. And I was doing a Slowpoke, and I drew kind of the body shape and the tail, and before I got anywhere else with the drawing I was doing, everyone guessed it, so I didn't get to finish my drawing. And I guessed quite a few as well, but I just can't spell, so... I came last, but I don't care, I had fun. But yeah, I was out of my comfort zone, did socialise thing. Like, on mic and everything. I think they forgot my shinies. If I remember correct. Oh, it's raining. Sorry, this is going to be a really boring thing to watch, but... This is the only time I can do this. Game forgets you have Shiny Charm again. I know. There's two Grimmy that spawn here, that's why I'm like checking a little slower. Like, either that or I have a shiny somewhere. Because of, I assume it spawns in a radius, right? So. Thank you for following. I really appreciate it. My follows are anonymous. But you're welcome to talk in the chat. You also don't have to. There's no pressure. I appreciate you following. That's very kind. Give me a shiny. It's not a shiny. I just want my Gumi to have a friend. You know what? This just isn't a stream reset. Like, that's not a reset that's fun to watch. Like, we have a game of I Spy is much better. Look at those thighs! That's so cute. I love their walking animation. Right, what have we got on the Esper side of things? No shinies there. I don't really care about the Leo shinies, but like, it would be something, you know? So for those who don't know, the goats are very pale. The Pikachus get very saturated. The Espers are no longer purple. I can't remember what colour they go, but they're not purple. They all gone. Oh. And the Leos get very pale very quickly. I need to find a Thunderstone because you need my bug electric real good. We love a Vikavolt. We have an angry baby in the middle. We have a second angry baby. Esper becomes pink. Because Meowstick has yellow accents and I couldn't remember whether it went yellow. Pikachu. What's in this one? I want Slowpoke. Let's see if we can get a purple Slowpoke. You just realised you'll start as a girl! Hell yeah! Look at you getting the rare one. This one's one we kind of have to run through it. We also want to see if the Tynamo are shiny. Oh, hello. Oh, I do want to check the alpha up here, but I want to check the Tynamo as well. Not shiny. Okay, neither of those are shiny. Realised my statue is a woman. Hell yeah. Because they're like, I don't know, it's only 20% or something, right? I don't know. I can't remember the numbers. But yesterday I got 3 shinies in 20 minutes and then the game forgot I had a shiny charm after that. Excuse me. So. I mean, we could check the alpha art box as well. Because I do want the alphas. Not shiny. Not shiny. 12.5%. Even rarer. I mean, in theory, I could just keep doing this, right? I want to check the Dynamo as well. And I need shiny... the baby Victory Bell. Bellsprout. I'm very tired. I don't know if I've brought this up before. But I also need the... Excuse me. Please don't set up when you're trying to murder me. Thank you. Bears give me... This is acceptable. I only, through playing the entirety of this game, I have my first full odds shiny. And that is the Aggron I've got to level 100. Any of these shiny? I don't know. Again, I don't know how to tell that if they're shiny. Oh, is it foggy? Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. What? Alright, let's check the alphas. Oops. Nope. Hey game, I just want to remind you that I do in fact have this thing called a shiny charm. Which means you're supposed to generate shinies more frequently. I'm just making sure I get close enough that just in case the little tiny ones are shiny, you know, because they're going to be, they're a pain. Can you imagine though, because we're meant to be 15 in this game, right? Can you imagine sending a teenager into battle these, like, monstrosities? Oh. I've been spotted by a Pokemon. Neither of them are purple. I'll even take a duplicate at this point. It's been an hour and 10 minutes and I haven't heard the sound once. I'm lowering my standards. Hello. I'm lowering my standards. It's okay. Just give me something, please. Do you know which ones are going to be hard? The Panseer, Pan Sage. Go straight for shiny air one. I think that was a fairly easy one. Mainly because there's a lot of spawns for it in one of the wild zones, so it's like... I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. We found a shiny this stream. We found a shiny this stream. That'll do. It's not a new one. I haven't progressed my shiny decks. But it's a cute snake, so... I don't know if people noticed, but because I wasn't in battle, I saved, and so I could reload if I failed it. But, like... Cabana's a very angry fish. Which do you think is an... Oops. Which do you think is an angrier fish? Hold on. Let me get that in the slot. Do you think it's Kavana or do you think it's Basculin? Because the Basculin is the hostile Pokemon, so they, you know. So, save the game before getting a shiny. I mean, I kind of miss the strategy when you had to get a shiny that, like, you had to get it down to 1 health and then make it fall asleep and then, you know, up its catching odds and things like that. Because as much as I love these free roam games, I do miss being, like, because you can't save in a battle, right? And, yeah. Is this where the, yeah. We're slowly waking up. Okay. Oh, I thought that was like a... There's a Trevenant method with Harbour Seppo, Trick and Skill Swap. Yeah. Alright, that's an SOS, in particular an SOS hunting method. Right? Or you can get just like a false swipe Spormon if you're doing singles. Partially, that's kind of what I... Like, this is fine, and doing... I've gotten into reset shiny hunting anyway, with the Reggies, with soft resetting for Heatran in Brilliant Diamond, you know, things like that. So that's the kind of shiny hunting I do. So this is just kind of like resetting an area. There's just more options for shinies, you know? More options on my reset. Which is fine, but sometimes I do miss the... Which is why I want to do more in Sword and Shield, shiny decks. I do miss the, like, oh my goodness, we have to catch this thing now. Okay, we got it. How are we gonna... We got it to spawn, how are we going to actually catch it, you know? Ouch. Do we have an shiny? Not yet. We don't have the Coco Reggie yet. I think I'm going to call it Cocoa Pops when I finally get it. For a brief moment, I had no aggro. Now I was going to reset the area. Did I? Well. The one I'm scared to do is Reggie Ice, actually, because the shiny is so bad. But because I can't just see it and reset, I have to wait for the battle to start. Just in case. Just so I don't miss it, you know? Whereas with Reggie Rock, it's very obvious. Reggie Draco is not obvious. But it's like blue instead of black. And it's noticeable. Whereas Reggie Ice is just slightly bluer. I put forward in the votes of worst shiny that Reggie Ice gets a nomination at least. Reggie Ice is blue ice, yeah. And I'm like... Yeah, but how do I tell at a glance you're shiny? How do I tell without the animation that you're shiny, you know? And with Scarlet and Violet lighting, you can't tell. In Sword and Shield, I think you'd be able to tell. But it's one that even people who shiny hunt a lot just fail. Because they reset over the shiny. I'm just gonna... All I'm gonna do, basically the only difference is I'm gonna wait till... The problem is I'm gonna have to send out a non-shiny. Well, it's not... I have it muted a lot of the time when I reset, so maybe not. And just actually pay attention. Just... Did it do the animation? Did it do the thing? But we've got probably a couple of 100,000 resets to go on. Cocoa Pops, so. Breath Mint. Cocoa Pops. What are we going to call our Regigigas? With the purple accents and the...
Strawberry.
Strawberry?
Yeah.
That's a suggestion. Okay. It's not a bad one. It's a very cute name for something so large and imposing.
Also not based in any aspect of its look or anything.
Yeah, it's just...
This is strawberry.
It's just strawberry.
It's like when people have gigantic dogs that look really aggressive and they're like, this is Mittens.
I love when people have, like, dogs and they're like, Greg, what are you doing? Stop trimming the cables. Peppa Gigas. Like, currently all of their names have nothing related to the fact that they're Reggies. I don't know. It's been a food naming convention, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna call Reggie Ice, like, Ice Lolly. Let's be honest. Jawbreaker. I think Jawbreaker's quite a good name for the Gigas. Because it's got all of the different colours on it. It's got the white, like, shell. It's food related. Been my Pokemon some curry soon. Are you making them friendly? My Sleigh Guard is almost... I'm trying to get it the best friend ribbon for my Sleigh Guard. We're almost best friends. Oops. I was going to say something else. I want to get Colin for Regigigas. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't done a everybody name my Pokemon because I can't think of names. They're all ready for that? Everyone ready for that? Okay. And they have Chargerbug and use Thunderstone. I believe. Okay. Oh, I actually have a nickname for this. Okay. What are we calling this one? Clay, hello. Also, good morning, Cloudy. We're naming our Pokemon in Legends EA. Oh, how are you doing, Clay? I'm having a lovely cozy day. I've got my blanket on. I'm still cold, but I've got my blanket on. Okay. There's this one. You finally beat the game? What? Legends CA? I love Vivillion's cry. Hell yeah. Good luck getting your shiny charm. But yeah, even my shiny Ampharos doesn't have a name. My Rave Watchdog doesn't have a name. Do it forever, I want to baby it. I mean, taking your time with the game, there's nothing... There's nothing wrong with that. It took me 75 hours to beat the game. Prairie. Perfect. Looking at Cherubim after the painting those together with 10 research. Okay, we need to name this one. Actually, I think I'm just going to call this one Bros. I'm just bad at naming my Pokemon. Especially the ones I'm going to keep. Oh, actually, we need to... That's something I need to do. I wish Pidove was in this game. Peanut for Pidgey? Hell yeah. Sorry, I was getting it into the form it's going to sit in my Pokedex and... Oh. We have a Pidgey. We have a Pidgey. Blackworth, I know. One of the shiny sparkles after the shiny Greninja that was given to me in Skyview for no reason. We can do. We wanted Peanut for Pidgey. Ooh, that cry kind of sounds like Sparkles. I like that. Let's go Sparkles for the Pidgeotto. Perfect. I'm going to call this one Sunset because it makes the Sunset Lesbian flag when it megas. Okay, that's got a name. Okay, oh, that reminds me. Let's get this to the bit it's going to be in my... Pokedex, so we can accurately name it. That's not what I want. I want to evolve it. Are both my Meganiums? Both my Meganiums are female. So, oh, not move around. So we have Tiny Burb, we have Teenage Burb, and we have Talonflame to name. It likes to fight. I might just call this one Tweety because it reminds me of Tweety Bird. I know it's not yellow, but... We have Teenager. Actually, I have my alpha Talonflame on the team who's called Cinnamon. So we have the names to think of for these. And then also this one. And this one. And then there's more, but like, we'll do a bit at a time. Any names? Destro, can you suggest a name?
What am I naming?
This.
Burp.
Okay. Watchdog equals Otis. Okay. I'll name this one Burb.
Burp.
Destro wanted a burb. It is a burb. Can I spell? Yes. Cool. Now we just need to name... We can name the Talonflame Spicy. English words suddenly no longer look like words to me. Okay, now we only have this one to name before I free you from this torture and we go shiny hunting for a bit before I open another box and we name them all. Cool, this one could be Mlem. Alright, I'll give you a preview of the next box so you can start thinking. Okay, we're just going to do a quick preview. We have this. We have this. We have one of these. We have a baby. We have one of them. We have a trash sack. We have an exploded garbage bag. Cotton candy spider. Bigger cotton candy spider. Snake already has a nickname. We don't need to nickname the snake. But that's what we're looking at. Let's go to this box. Also, I need to show Cloudy my shiny Goomy. Because it's so cute. It also doesn't have a name yet. Beepers. Okay, okay. Oh, the naming's still happening. Okay, I thought people would need more than that. Okay, one of them peepers is drawing. I've seen dark pits of burb and he beeps. Beepers sounds like a Magikarp name. And then Sir Whittaker for this one. Oop. The animation for Trubbish is so cute. He's just so happy to be picked as a Pokemon.
Wouldn't you be?
I don't know. Depends how they picked me. It's like a sea bunny. It do. Okay, we're looking for a little pink. This is the area with the... Oh my goodness. We're looking for a pink version of the smaller version. Pink version of that. Oh my goodness, the baby's angry.
Oh, baby.
So basically asleep, good morning. I'm also basically asleep. Also, I'm up to day 14 of my advent calendar I'm making, so I am over the halfway point. I've been on average making 2 a day, and I'm kind of hoping to finish it soon. But we shall see. I'm debating whether to mount it on the mushroom fabric that I have, or whether to mount it on some like Halloween-y Pikachu fabric. I'm wide awake, and it's early for me. You poor thing. Any reason why, or is it just one of those times where it's like, well, shit, I'm awake now? Thorn is EP. Thorn is very EP. Thorn has been EP for a month now. Hold on, let me just... Oh. Okay. It won't stay up with my headphones, but you get the point. I would if I could, but my headphone's too slippy.
So slippy. Thorn sleepy, headphone slippy.
Yeah, my headphone's so slippy. We could do some Beldam reset. I have a reasonable event house thing, but I have no idea what to put in the drawers, so I never use it. Well, I'm going to be getting a tea bag, and I got like a box of chocolates. So I'll have my tea for Tea-Sember, and Destro will get chocolate. I might also get a chocolate. I don't know how big these pockets are going to be. Focusing on involving your Yamper. Is Yamper level up, or is it also a stone eBay? I don't want to do the boring method for this area. I really don't. What else we got? Should we do some Beldam stuff? Level up, level 25. I'm actually watching a X and Y cage lock right now, and it's so fun to see just how much detail they put in this game. Where's the other one? Very weak on Friday. I nap after work so I can stay play Reaper rather than getting a lot of coffee. Oh, coffee. Oh my goodness. Actually, maybe every week. Nap after work so you can stay up. That makes sense. I'm slowly crawling out my little mental health hole I found myself in. So... I'm getting there. I did a community thing in a PokerTubers community that I'm a part of. Where's the other one? Oh. So. Getting out my comfort zone, socialising a bit more. Because sometimes you just gotta trick your brain. Ooh, my goodness. My pain's also calming down a lot, which is really nice. It's been a couple of weeks. I hurt myself, and it's been basically a week of recovery, but I'm managing it. Yeah. That's what happens when you reverse a mobility scooter into a shelf.
I would advise against it personally.
Yeah, I mean I tried, but like the shelf jumped in my way. I didn't know what But yeah, the shelf jumped in my way. I don't know what else to do, really. I don't think I'm locked in enough to do this reset right now. 1,000 pets for Thorn, thank you all. I'm not locked in enough to do this reset right now. What I will do though is we'll go to 20 and we'll see if we can get any of the starters. Because I've got Meganium. I need for alligator and tepig, so let's see if we can get any of those. Check the middle. Why aren't you shiny? I do take it personally when they're not shiny. What can I say? Oh, we need to get to the area where the starters spawn. I also need a shiny Scrafty. I don't have one of those yet. I do have a shiny Aggron. So that I don't need. And then this is where like the fire stuff spawns, if there's going to be fire stuff. Yeah, there's Tepig. There we go. Tepig, Lucario. And this is actually big enough that you can run around and reset the whole thing just in a circle. So we know shiny alphas. Oh shit. Okay, those aren't shiny. Okay. The thing is, the ones in the middle, I haven't seen a single starter in them. So ideally we would want an alpha shiny starter, because that is a thing. They can spawn like that. I've seen it. But honestly, right now, I'll take any shiny starter. Even one I have. You're like, why even one you have? Because it's a 3-stage evolution, and I need one of each stage. You're not shiny. I have my shiny Malamar, but I need my shiny Alpha Malamar. Roserade's not shiny. Yeah, but see, Alpha Bulbasaur, that's, you know, not shiny, but it's Alpha. Okay, let's check. Oh my god, I don't even know if you're not. Okay. But yeah, any spares that aren't alphas, I'm just giving away to people. Because I have extras, and I feel like, you know. Vanillish isn't shiny. Vanillux. Because it's deluxe. Oh look, Totodile actually spawned. Guess what it isn't? Oh, Chikorita's so cute. And it plods along with the tiniest leggies. Yeah, look at that! Look at that determined little fucking walk. Oh, that's so cute. I wish I could ride my flower dinosaur around the city. Oh, Tepig, are you shiny? Well, let's check the middle as well. Nope, not shiny. Are you shiny? No. Oh, another one. It's unusual for 2 to spawn. Do we have another Totodile? I was watching someone the other day who called Totodile's Mega a sentient diva cup, and I can't get that out of my head. It's very funny. For context, oh. That was the Sentient Diva Cup comment. Oh, it just shows me the... No, I've got shiny this. It shows it to me. That's cool. I'd love Mega Victory Bell. Ho 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 ho. I haven't got Dragonite yet, obviously. But I got the shiny this one. I haven't got shiny Mega Charizard at all. Not shiny Blastoise, but this is what shiny Mega Malamar looks like. Shiny Mega Dragalge, beautiful queen. Mega Pinsir, changed my mind on this Pokemon entirely. Mega Aggron, shiny. Mega Greninja for those who haven't seen it. Mega Diancie, beautiful model in this game. Mega Delphox, not shiny. But that's where we're at with the Megas. But yeah, the Sentient Diva Cup comment, oh, so funny. I agree, Dusk. I think if they could have adjusted the design just a little bit, either that or make it so the head's permanently closed, or, you know, just not what they did. But I agree, the concept, amazing. Execution, it's like Mega Pyro, right? The concept's really cool. The fact that it's the kanji for fire, and that, you know, it's both of the mains put together and the kanji separated and blah blah blah. But it just looks like main got bigger, right? Do you know what's cool as well? Again, I'm watching the this X and Y cage log, and Lysander. Story spoilers, by the way. Lysander had a Pyroar in X and Y. And then when you fight him in this... I got goosebumps. When you fight him in this, he has his Mega Pyroar. And I think that's really cool. How... Okay, this is my next question. Oh, I can just do it Pokedex. How... so if I look by the Mega Evolution... Oh, here we go. How do I tell its ability? Also, this is the shiny one. Because I recently found out that... our long-legged queen has huge power. I do want to see shiny Barbarical. But look how cool. Hold on. Look, not shiny. Shiny. But like... I can see the typing. Grass, poison, fighting, psychic, just electric, fairy, psychic fighting. Like... But... Let's just start fighting steel. But sorry, I was checking the typings, but my point is... Pokemon that have huge power just have their stat boosted to compensate for that. Oh, okay. Got it. The Clefable in the middle was not shiny. Is this... Because, yeah, I was wondering about the abilities, because you can Earthquake Gengar. Gengar normally has Levitate, and I'm like... Sorry? Let's rewind a little bit. What? I also didn't know they didn't have abilities in Legend of Arceus. I guess it's really difficult to compensate for something that isn't just stat boosting, right? But I would have thought something like Levitate, that's... I don't know. I'm proud of you for stopping yourself. I do need to play it a bit more, I just... A, this came out, and B, brain. But I'm hoping... Happy Monster Monday, everyone. I'm hoping to play, Seance of Blake Manor tomorrow. Because, like, now that I've settled, I had my caffeine, I've woken up a bit, I could have played it today. So, assuming I get the same amount of sleep, it's a big assumption, I know. So Chikorita gets like a brown leaf, and that's the thing I look out for. It also goes yellow. These Scraggy, these ones with the trousers, they get green trousers. Don't think either of those are shiny. The hippopotamuses become black. Both of them, I think, when they're shiny. I think the flow of Legends Arceus is just a bit off. I don't know how to explain it. Like, to progress the story, having to do a bunch of catching. Wait. Did you hear a noise, or was it just part of the music? Well, it'll still be there. Okay. I do want a shiny Alpha Raichu before the DLC drops. But the DLC is dropping on the 10th of December, so we'll see. I doubt it's going to happen. This is blue, by the way. He's completing research on to... Yeah, which is a bunch of catching. It's like, oh, story, 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 story. Now you have to take an hour to get your level up. Okay, now we'll let you continue the story. And I feel like they could have done that slightly differently. It breaks up the story in a way that feels jerky. Whereas this has a better flow to it. Oh, Drampa, hello. Drampa's yellow. He's also yellow. Oh, it was the lighting. Also, going back to X and Y, there's a guy and a girl who manage the cafe. Got my belt There's a guy and a girl who manage the cafe, the Lysander Cafe. And, and then we have a guy and a girl who looks very similar, managing the cafe still. Coincidence? I can't remember the names of the ones though. And the fact that I've forgotten her name. Mabel, that's her name, the research queen. Like, she's in it and she's still got the blue hair and the wild, like, kind of cool hairstyle. I love how much detail they included. When it goes to nighttime, will it for Story? It's the exact same people. But yeah, there's so much detail in this. There's also something interesting that someone else pointed out. They mention a lot of regions in this when you talk to people. It's like, oh, such and such went to Galar. This person's from... it's like, oh, look at all the Hisui stuff. Look at all of the Hoenn stuff. Or the Kalos mentioned, blah, blah, blah. And then they mention a far-off place that a character went to. And it's like, the theory... No idea. And the theory that this person had was that these two characters will turn up in Gen 10. Because it's the only place that doesn't have a name yet. Which I thought was interesting. An interesting theory. Oh, hi Lucari, you just spawned in my face. That's fair. That is fair and competitive. I've seriously forgot my shinies today. I specifically put in an order of like a bunch of shinies during the stream and they've not delivered them.
You don't need them.
Pardon?
You don't need them.
I mean, technically not, but I want them. That's why I'm playing RNG right now.
I thought you were playing Pokemon right now.
Well, I'm rolling random numbers until they come up the number I want. Right? That's all I'm doing. Oh. Another theory is that the trainer from Paldea... Another theory is that the trainer from Paldea is from Galar, because if you spin the start, the pro tag will try and do the suppose. Did they mention Leon in this? Either this or in Paldea? I can't remember. I know Leon's mentioned outside of Sword and Shield and applicable DLC. But yeah, this one feels like it's part of the world and not separate from the world. I don't know how to explain it. Because other areas are mentioned and they're like, oh, a curry from Galar and things like that. It's like, oh, it's a global city that a lot of people go to and therefore, you know, like it is a tourist city. It's meant to be Paris, right? Also, we wrecked the equivalent of the Eiffel Tower, so like, oops. So it's meant to be a tourist city and people bringing their culture into it, etc., etc. It's really nice that they actually bother to mention some of it. Whereas in Paldea, as an example, they just don't mention anywhere else. In the main games, there's not many of them that mention other regions.
Which place is meant to be Paldea?
Paldea?
Yeah, what continent is that meant to be?
Spain. Right? So it's meant to be Spain. Which is in Europe. Do you know what else? Like, Catalos is meant to be France. And it's like, why aren't they mentioned the other way, you know? I haven't noticed, and I may be wrong and you can correct me, but I haven't noticed that the main story games mention the other regions. The only I could think of, was it Soul Silver? Because you go from Johto to Kanto as the second half of the game, right? So that's the only one I can think of. Where in the game explicitly it's like, oh yeah, this other region. I hope they do more games where they're like, oh, yeah, remember this region or this champion from this region, and that way get more interest. It'll be more world building. But you can tell a lot of love went into this. My throat hurts. Ouch. There's also another theory that Corbeau is Kieran and Carmine's dad purely due to his eyes and the fact that he has poison types. I don't know. That seems very tenuous when in an anime there's not that many eyes. I'm surprised how much I liked him as a quote-unquote villain. Because he's not... I liked how the story meant that everyone worked together eventually. I mean, that's a lot of Pokemon games, right? Big crisis happens. Everyone puts their stuff aside. I'm confused now. Where are my shinies? Like, actually? Where have you even been putting them? We also don't know where Blueberry Academy is, do we? Is it still in Paldea? That's the other question I have. We fly there, and it's just... Oh, it's Blueberry Academy, self-contained. Do we know where he, the Academy, the personified Academy? Is it still in Paldea, or is it just... somewhere? I'm also excited for the DLC. Is in Unova. Ah. How do we know it's in Unova? And remind me which generation Unova is. Unova's not the Hawaii one, right? No, that's a Lola. Oh my god. Oh, no. There's our shiny. Let's go get it. One of the dialogues, it says so. Okay, cool. It's a very golden, shiny kind of day. All of our shinies have been yellow today. I say dramatically, there having been only 2 of them. Give me a shiny fallen star. I just want a shiny alien. I just want legs, you know? Eventually I just want legs. I just want Leggy McGee. Hey, look how chill they are. So cute. I think this game has made me like Pokemon in a way that a lot of other games don't capture, right? Because these Pokemon are just going about their life. They're just having a little float in the sea lake thing. They're just having a bit of a fun time. Like rummaging through the grass, trying to find stuff in a wet environment. You know? Little fish having a little swimmy swim. If you listen carefully, the references to Unova mostly go for restaurants. Driftfell City. What generation is Unova? Because I can't remember. I want a Botanical. See if we can do it. Well, Botanical, I say, going up on the roof. Nowhere near the water. Oh, a Swablu up here, okay. Oh. Magikarp, hit him with a splash attack! Gen 5. And what games for Gen 5? Oh, this is the wrong one. We know that for shiny here though. Because Gen 6 was X and Y. What was before X and Y? I can't remember. Pokemon has so much information in it. There's normally metatypes in here. Black and white. I've never played black and white. Okay. Just gonna run up this way to spawn them in and then reset. So I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen a playthrough of Black and White in a long time. Actually, a PokeTuber I'm watching is doing a official Pokedex color team restriction run of all of the generations. I just can't remember a lot about... Again, I never played it. It was before I started playing Pokemon. Oops. I've been spooted. No, they've seen me. Just give me a barnacle. Barnacle, please. I guess this is a quick one. Their claws go green when they're shiny. They're also an entirely different colour, but their claws go green when they're shiny. Okay. No pink ones of those. You're not shiny. Should we check the alpha while we're here? It's not shiny. Oh, we do also need Meditites. Let's have a look. Nope. It's another cafe that got enveloped by a wild zone.
Again, I just feel sorry for the businesses. Like, that's what it sucks.
Well, you got to pivot your market to Pokemon trainers at that point, right? God, I'm so tired. Wait, I'm not reloading that big of an area, right? Like, okay, in Zone 20 I'm reloading a big area. In some of the zones I'm reloading a big area. I'm literally spawning in like 5 Pokemon that I'm re-rolling. Hi, I'd like to order 1 shiny Barnacle, please. It doesn't have to be alpha, but I'll pay extra for the alpha. Probably in Pokeballs. And if I could have that as like expedited delivery, that would be great. I don't think I can just order a shiny. There's something telling me.
Sorry, you don't have enough badges to order about a shiny.
Pokemon of any level will obey my commands.
No.
What are people's favourite shinies? I get the feeling you're only in the stream when you get this shiny. Nah, I'll end stream at normal time. I'm not... I want to try and do some tidying and stuff today as well. Help out a little, because my pain's a bit less, so... I have other things to do. As much as I want to sit here all day and shiny hunt, I don't think I can. I mean, I could set up the AFK method while I do some chores, I guess. I'm not going to stream that though. As I said, that's a really boring stream thing.
There's probably someone in the world that would find it really interesting.
What, just the loading screen?
Yeah.
My current favourite, I love Goomy and I love Aegislash. Those are my two top shinies. Trevenant is a very good shiny. But Blood Sword was badass. And also look. Just a little guy. Just a little rhubarb and custard guy. Pardon?
Just a little fella.
It's just a little fella. He's just doing goomy things, you know? Goomy, goomy on the brain. Goomy, goomy down the drain again.
Don't put Goomy down the drain.
Just an oopy goopy fella. There's a whole quest in which someone accuses your Goomy of... Someone accuses a Goomy that's making a mess. And they accuse you of being your Goomy making a mess. And it's that like, no, it's not my Goomy. Trevenant's my favourite white shiny. Favourite black shiny goes to Corydon, no surprise. I think Aegislash would count as a black shiny. As a black shield. I've suddenly forgot every black shiny. Can I make any progress in my shiny decks today, please?
No.
Any progress at all? I'm just glad I've switched to loading times, that's all I'm saying. Can you imagine loading this on a older console? Chiyu's a really good shiny. The blue fish. Oh, that's really good. I'm so glad I got to do the shiny event stuff for those. Okay. It's gonna be really funny if now I go into Zone 11 and it's like all shiny launchers because I've reset kind of the right area for it. I'm a sucker for a fire shiny that goes blue. Like, that's just... It's simple, but it's like... real world. Is there a better place to reset for these? Is at least one of the Magikarp shiny? Like... Hey game, I've forgotten what the shiny noise sounds like. Can you... See anything orange in the water? No, dogs. We need a blue thingy. That's a... yeah, that's not shiny. That's not shiny. Okay. What about over the bridge? This is such a weird wild zone that you have to like... basically go to a different area. I can't remember how to get to the other area. Wait, I can do this. We can go up here. Anything? Looks like the answer is no. Anyway, back to what we were doing. One progress. I just want to make one bit of progress. Oh, a citrus berry, thank you. Doesn't really help. And the dogs aren't blue. Oh, it wasn't this one. Should I ever run around for this, having a laugh? Because at this point the game's taking the piss, so let's at least make it chaotic piss. This sure doesn't like chaotic piss for some reason.
How's the sentence go? I thought better sentence.
You've hit... That doesn't sound right. Charm was doing it, I understand why it took me hours to get a shiny charm. I mean, I'll get it eventually. I understand it is a lot of work. Okay. Well... This is such a weird wild zone because there's a 1 in 10 chance that any hole has a gibble, right? Oh. And so if you're shiny hunting a gibble, it's just a pain. But I haven't got a drill bow or a thingy yet. The camel or any of that. So I could probably get literally any shiny from in here. Who doesn't love chaotic shiny hunting? Well, there's no shiny in here. I actually got Croconor and Crocorock confused. During the drawing Pokemon session. How dare the Pokemon water gym leader... Wait, isn't she a water leader? How does she kill your electric type? Explain that one to me. It's like a speedy electric type. I mean, it doesn't have much attack. Max Geyser. Does she have Tailwind up? Tailwind, Swift Swim's a thing if she has Rain up. Agilities, Trailblaze. Okay, none of those are shiny. Is that all the holes? Yeah, it's all the holes. Dreadnought can't have Swift Swim. I didn't know it was Dreadnought. Shell Smash? Shell Smash do speed. Dragon Dance? Does it get Dragon Dance? Does it get Quiver? It doesn't get Quiver Dance. That's a leaf move. I also didn't know it was the ace. You only told me, hey, it used Max Geyser and got faster than my dog. Then we can get one more reset out of this area before we go back and see if we can get Star. Oh no, we got a few more resets. I thought it was the next one along. Hello! Hello Moondrop, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today has been a very dry day for shinies. I mean, don't some of the max moves boost your stats? Like, max Quake boosts your defense, max Rockfall, I believe, increases special defense. Things like that. Equidance is a bug move. It's basically a grass. That's basically a leaf move. If one's only super effective on the other, it's fine. Any shiny. Literally any shiny. I chose this area because I need any of them. Any shiny. Pretty please. You just have to ask. Guess what color it is? Golden! It's a yellow kind of day, huh? Only for the battlefield. Oh yeah, it sets up weather, doesn't it? No, maybe nature's wrong. Oh, hold on. Any names for this guy? What number are you? 125? 71. 146. 113, so that'd be 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got a shelf of fletchling yesterday. I made a variant form of a Pokemon. Oh, which variant? Do we have to play Dynamite eventually into that? Me and my... Listen, I'm getting pissed off at Raikou because I phased 11 times. It's a whole situation where, you know. Anyway, we've got all golden shinies today. I forget how DAs work. But congratulations on your shelf of fletchling. I'm gonna... My current goal... Do you know what? We made progress in the shiny decks. My current goal is to get as many just regular shinies as possible and then upgrade them with alphas as I go through. Raikou, fuck you specifically. Yeah. Oh. Oh my goodness. Get out the hole. Not a golden shiny. You know what? I'll take it. It's new. Everyone, it's new. I'm just checking because sometimes there's two. This Gibble Hunt's going to be a pain in the ass. So we only have one fire, ice type, Galarian Darmanitan. I decided to make a fire, ice type Larvesta. Oh, that's really cool. Where do you sit on the deck? So you're like... It came was there like, fine. 150, that makes you here. Again, I need a name for that guy. Alright, we'll take a moment and we'll do some... We'll remind everyone of the names that we've got to do. This one. Our red Gyarados. Our Flababy. Our Shelfer Pyro. The biggest Garbodor. Spinarak, Aridos. And then we've got the next box to do, but we'll... one thing at a time, right? So if you have any name suggestions, pop them in chat. Now the game's done taking the piss, please may I have a Staryu. Or a Bidoof Redemption. I'm just asking for a shiny Staryu. I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for much. Just a shiny Staryu. But I'm happy. Do you know what? 2 progressors. That's very good. Name Drillbert Runner because drill run. And since the Mega is a big drill, it's running with the drill. You know what? Good idea. Where is it? Oh, just runner. Sorry. Beautiful. But yeah, any name suggestions, I'm taking them. Because I'm bad at naming my Pokemon. I already despawned that, that's so funny. You're not shiny, you're not shiny. You're not shiny. Check. You're not shiny. Okay. This is where it starts taking the piss again. Okay, you don't have green claws. Do you have blue eyes? You don't have blue eyes. Well, it depends. Are you going to trade someone to evolve? Match up when it becomes mature? Yeah, I will. There's a community of people who are helping people with trades and stuff, so. But I have to catch 3 because I'm doing a living shiny deck, so we're a little ways away from that yet. Or I can just get the alpha from the middle of 20. There's another one. But yeah, like, there's a PokeTuber community who's been helping each other evolve shinies and stuff, and I've helped some people evolve shinies, so. Name it 4 arms after the alien in Ben 10. I know it's red, but do you have any other ideas? I don't have any other ideas. When I get my 3rd one, that's what we'll do.
Since I've had a Ben 10 reference.
I mean, that's fair. I only ever watched 1 episode of Ben 10. I liked the watch thing, though. The watch thing's cool.
The Omnitrix?
The watch thing. Okay, it's back to taking the piss. I get it. You gave me 2 shinies and now you're there like Also, I'm trading the top half of this, not this box. This top half that isn't alpha, so do I move all the alphas out of the way? Yeah, this top half. If anyone wants one, let me know. I don't have an Everstone, so I can't keep them as Pumpkaboos. I should just take offense if she said the watch thing instead of the Omnitrix. Yes. The watch thing. Was what I said inaccurate?
It's not a watch, it doesn't tell time.
Then yes, what I said was inaccurate. That makes sense. If it looks like a watch, it smells like a watch, and doesn't do watch things, it's not a watch.
What does a watch smell like?
Metal? The passing of time?
And what's the passing of time smell like, pray tell?
Well, you can't just describe it to someone who doesn't smell the passing of time.
Well, then you are bad at describing things.
We knew that. That's not a revelation. That's just a fact. See, watch thing. I'm so snug right now. I'm so snug right now. Yes, I'm so snug right now. This is like the perfect cozy temperature. I'm gonna be so sad when I have to move. Speaking of smells like, personally smells like depression, which itself smells like tears, which smells salty apparently. They taste salty. I mean, passing of time doesn't necessarily smell like depression. I disagree with that a little bit. Because passing of time can be a happy thing. If, for example, I'm glad time passed since my childhood so I could end up where I am today. Because now I have a safe person who looks after me. I have a second safe person who looks after me. I have a third safe person who doesn't look after me because they're not here. But they, you know, good chat. Warm heart feelings. For you it does, and that is fair and valid. Half the time. I'm glad it's only half the time. But yes, I'm very glad I'm no longer where I was when I was younger. You found your balls! Hell yeah. Like multiple or like just the one? Love me some dusk balls. Does it show you what Pokeball you caught something in? It does. So some of them I actually bothered. It's gonna sound wild. This one I caught in a Pokeball because it's a starter. These ones I didn't bother. This one I bothered. It's a white for the white scatterbug. This one has the white ear, so I put it in a Premier Ball. This one I bothered. It's got the heal ball. I didn't bother with that one. Found 3 dusk balls. Oh, the green snake I put in a whatever ball that is to match. The Baneri I put in a heal ball. Like some of them I tried. Obviously that one I didn't. If I'm in a panic, generally if I'm in a panic, I will just use an Ultra Ball. But congratulations on having 3 balls now. Make sure you check them regularly. You don't want a Pokemon to sneak inside. Are you actively looking to see what Pokemon you've put into my balls? I thought I used a Dusk Ball on something, but apparently not. That's what yeah. I was looking to see what of my Pokemon are in your balls. Angie Bidoo. Look, yeah, Angie Bidoo. It's so Angie. Yeah, baby. Angie, baby. You got two ZA Chinese? Oh, hell yeah. In the past 2 hours and 47 minutes, we've got 3? 4. Because it was the 2 back-to-back. 1 Magikarp and 1 Arbok. But well done. What shinies were they? If I may ask. If I may be so bold as to pry. Oh. Magikarp's kind of scary. Can you imagine a big fat fish just leaping out of the water at you? I'd be terrified. Shiny Beedrill, no shiny Alpha Talonflame. Oh, hell yeah. Is mine Alpha? Oh, that's not the right button. Is this one the Alpha? Yeah. I called mine Cinnamon. I haven't got shiny Beedrill yet. I've been doing resets for a large Pumpkaboo in that area at night. A new day's dawning, great. Alright, let's go back to the Chaos area then for the next few minutes. 10 minutes.
Just a day
Chaos shinies hoarding. Is this one? This one's Chaos? Yeah. So we got 1 drill, but we could do with another one. And then like several Machops. Let's just collect the items. You're not shiny, you're not shiny. You're not shiny. Okay. Anyone in a hole still? You're still in a hole. How dare you? I'm disturbing everyone's sleep. If I'm awake, so are you. The Sandar looks so gormless in its like default position. If I'm awake, so are you. I've seen someone take the Dawn is approaching warning out of context and has drawn Dawn from Gen 4, aka Sinnoh, aka Dawn and Pearl, approaching the Pro Tag. Huh. Cool. Oh, there is a Gibble in here. They're not shiny, they're not shiny, they're not shiny. Ouch. The Alpha's not shiny. Any more holes? Get out the hole.
No.
No sleeping for anybody.
No.
Everybody's awake.
No.
Me and my megaphone are there like, wake the fuck up! It's me. I'm the fuck up. I did actually, not with, oh, wrong one. I did actually take a picture of like the 2 Goomies. Like. You're so cute. Anyway. Goomy on the brain. So everyone? Have I disturbed everyone? They are. They're cute little baboos. Now, Nummel's just pale, right? Nummel's desaturated. Oh, sent out Anki. Santal's yellow, that one I know. Okay. I'm happy we've made some progress. That's good. Nubble's green becomes blue. Okay. I think that's everyone. Okay. Excuse me, I'm just going to alert everyone. I hope that's fine. Yeah.
With the clapping of your cheeks.
The clapping of my cheeks are alerting the guards.
Imagine Guardzilla.
Like Godzilla, but with knight's armor? Like, what are we talking here?
Like, you're there like, oh yes, I'll just rob this facility, and then Godzilla's there with like a security guard outfit and like a cap. I'm just there like...
I wonder how much Godzilla would charge.
I mean, you probably just have to keep him fed with, you know, nuclear radiation, so... If he's guarding a power plant, like a nuclear power plant, probably can just use he can just eat the radioactive waste that comes out.
Symbiotic. I see. Do I track all of them? I need to go around the outside. Pretty sure. Oh, there's one hole over there. Cool. Oh, angry normal. Okay. I'm glad they shine in the hole, and you don't have to get them out. You just have to approach the hole. I'm just running around to try and get the noise to go off, so I don't have to, like, properly pay attention. Because I am going to eventually have to shiny hunt Gibble, which is going to be a real pain. But, you know, for now, I don't have to. Because I'm going to need 3 of them. Because it's 3-stage Evo, it's going to be a pain. Oh, that's okay. Well, we can get the 3rd stage. I believe we can get an Alpha Garchomp in Zone 20. So, that should be fine. I haven't disturbed as many sleepers as I did last time. This guy's going to be so confused that I keep coming out of this wild area. Okay, not shiny. Hey, bud. Not shiny. I need to check this hole. No. Yeah. Let's do the easy ones. Okay. And then we go around and do the hole. Oh, this house over here. Okay. Can we get one more before the end of stream? I'd love just one more, please.
No.
Don't manifest that. Okay. So. Okay, I'm checking the nummers. They all have green humps. I'm checking the Machamp. I'm checking the walking boys. They're both blue. And then it's time to check the holes. And they're not shiny. Last reset, and then we'll call it there. Okay. Ooh. None of the surface ones seem to be shiny. Got all the dropper out. Oh, Gibble. Okay, I don't think any of those are shiny. Oh, go on then. As a treat, we'll do one more. This is the real for realsies last one though.
That's what they always say.
Surface, how's it looking? Those nummels, they're looking perfectly regular. Sandile, regular. Regular. Alpha, but regular. Nope. Okay. I am going to call it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Dust. Thank you, Moondrop. Thank you, Cloudy. Thank you, Clay. And thank you for my follow. I really appreciate it. And I shall see you tomorrow. I'm hoping to do more Seance of Blake Manor, assuming that my brain is okay. And yes, I shall see you very soon. Much love.